When you want to be delivered, you will be. But you got to want to. One of my guys is tutoring. He's tutoring young men in math. And he told me, the young man said to him, I want to do this. I want to be here. His parents drop him off to be tutored because his parents want him to be there. His parents want to do it. The teachers advise that he be tutored because his teachers want him to improve. They want him. And they looked for help. The teachers looked for help. The parents looked for help. The student wanted the help. Are you like a tutored servant of God? Do you want the help? Have you looked for the help? Are you showing up for the help? Are you listening to the tutor? Probably not. Probably not. And I guess it really explains the battle, where the real battle is. Because people always are willing to do for themselves or for the world or for anybody other than God. That is just the nature of rebellious humankind. God is the one that's always at the bottom of the barrel that will get the least of your conviction and your passion and your determination. We seem to be more faithful in going back to sin than ever more faithful to going back to God. We seem to be more faithful to going back to sin and doubling down and getting worse each time we do than ever going back to God and getting better each time we do. We seem to be hell-bent on going to hell and self-destruction because the battle is for the soul. It's not to get a house. It's not to get a car. All of the things that you break your neck and bend over backwards for. You could settle for a lot smaller car, a lot less house, a lot less of all of that stuff. But instead, you choose to settle for a lot less God. That is your focus. And we get what we focus on, don't we? We could put the world in the back seat, but we prefer to put God. We could make the world our priority, and we do, when we should make God. We should put the brothers and the sisters in the Lord more, but we put those that are not. And it's a choice that we all make. Many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. God knows you've given mercy and grace so much to your godless friends and godless business partners and godless co-workers and everything else that's godless, your godless neighbors, than you ever have given to your brothers and sisters in the Lord that you know and love. You put up, too. There's a lot of people that don't know the Lord and actually hate him, and you sure put up with it. Probably because you work with them or they work for you. Probably because you're making money off of them or they're making money off of you. Probably because you owe them or they owe you. It's all kinds of reasons why you put up. But you put up more with wickedness than you ever put up with righteousness. You have no tolerance for the people of God, but you have a lot of tolerance for those that don't know the Lord. And those are the ones you prefer to give most of your time to. Your conversation, your money, your energy, your attention. Oh, let me not forget the attention. But you choose your tutor. And hopefully the tutor is providing the tutored what he needs. Hopefully the tutored who wants to be there isn't acting like a turd. Hopefully that tutored student is taking notes, showing up early, Can't wait to get there. Loving the lessons. Growing. Hallelujah. And the tutor is enjoying the teaching. Frustrated at times. It's normal. But knows that's the price to pay to help the student. You got to help him when he misses the answer. You got to help him to understand the problem and find the solution. But they do have to work together. The tutor and the tutored, the teacher and the student, the master and the servant. It is a dual relationship, isn't it? One has to be humble to their teachers, to their tutors, and to their masters. After all, they're teaching you. Are you humble? Do you want to be there? And are you seeking? And when those two things meet, there is success. Deliverance works the same way. Something for all of you to think about.